Okay, this is a quick video just showing how to use Modicat. It's explained in perfect detail in the help document, so I won't talk too much. I'll just do a quick demonstration. First thing is to get the files set up, the ones that you want to use, which is make a directory called Modicat files in my documents, and you have extras, normal, small. In extras you put your logo in the background. The background can be changed and so can the logo if need be. Normally put all the large size images. They should be PNG images, the JPEGs in this example, but there will be PNG images, PNGs. That's the best way. And small, you put the small versions, exactly the same name, but the smaller copy. Okay, so once you got that set up, which is in the help anyway, it tells you how. You load Modicat, which is here, and you start adding art items. So you see when you click on the middle logo, you get this requester, and you click on Modicat files and you start adding them. So you just add the first one, you give it a name, fill in all the details. These can be filled in properly, but I'll just do this for the meantime. And then you click commit, that's it saved, and then you add your next one. I'll just call that B. You commit that, add another one, call that C. So there's 3 committed now. You can use this slider here to browse them all, and you can update them as well. So you can say you can change that to funny pattern, and you can click update, and there it is. And you can go back, and it's still the same. You can change these if you want. You can change the image later on to say that one, and you click update, and that's still the way it is. Now you've got to personalize your catalog for because it can change. So you fill in what you want to fill in. I'll just fill in description here, www.test.com. This will all appear in the application. So here is the logo you can specify. You can specify a different logo if you want, or just the same one all the time, but you could vary it every month, the color, or make it covered in snow at Christmas time, or whatever. Right. The new arrivals can be specified here. You hold Control to specify multiple ones. Most popular, same, whatever. Recommended. This is the new screen. This can be updated at any time. And about screen can be updated as it evolves. Advanced, this actually lets you specify a different background every time you release a catalog. If you want, you can ship a new background image with it. For instance, here I've got pebbles. This is the image that comes up behind the smooth scrolling menu at the beginning. I think it's quite a nice feature, being able to customize the actual application as well as the catalog. So just an extra feature. So they're all done. You click OK. And now you're ready to save. Save it as cat.xml. That's it, that's saved. You can view the XML here by clicking on verbose mode. That shows you what was written out, etc. And you find the file that you just made. Oh yeah, don't put .xml, just type cat. It adds it already. That's got a hold on it. There's already one there, right? Okay. So yeah, it wants to be called cat.xml, and the program already adds .xml, so you just type cat. This is just a standard XML file, as you can see, which contains all of the information we've just defined. And this can be loaded back up in Modicat or in the actual Modicat application on the mobile. So we'll just reload it just to make sure it works. Cat. There it is. Open that. As you can see, everything's back again. Personalized information is here, and all the settings are back. So all the settings are all saved in the XML. So now you want to build out the catalog. When you click build, it comes up with some very simple instructions here to follow. This is a beta version that you have to do a couple of things yourself here. So all it says is back up your stuff. And that's mainly because it is a beta one, and you might lose something now and again or whatever. Who knows? So you click on cat.xml and you click on Modicat files, and you just store them somewhere else, because you do have to adjust them. So you just put Modi backs, copy them in there, just for safekeeping. And then it says rename your XML file to cat.xml. Well, we called it that anyway, so that's okay. Now it tells you to go in to your Modicat file and delete normal. Don't worry about that, it's backed up. Rename small to normal, and then copy the Modicat directory and cat.xml to the same directory where you ran Modicat from, which is here. You stick it in cat root, get rid of them. Stick it in cat root in there, and you go back to the program and you click OK, and it generates a cat log file now, which is essentially just a zip file. So if you go back to your main directory there and you go up, you'll see that there's a new zip file called modicatarc.zip. It's just been made about in the last minute. That's your actual catalog file. It's just a normal zip, so you can extract it just to have a look inside. And it's simply just your XML file, which defines everything, and then the files that it links to. You want to make sure there's no thumbnail files in there, otherwise they add unnecessary size. So there's all the files. That's just an example of how it generates the catalog file out, and that is pretty much it. There's a help document here. If you click on that, it should launch a browser and explains everything. And you can. This tutorial is in much better detail here, and it just tells you exactly what to do and how to use it. A few limitations, etc., to bear in mind. And that is basically it. Thanks for listening.